Hi everyone, I'm super thrilled today. I've got Mr. Rahul Banerjee with me. It's a very special episode today because today I have a athlete with me who has been represented the Olympics as well. He's also won gold in Commonwealth Games, in Asian Games, and also he has a foundation called the DRB Sports Foundation, which is a archery academy. And it's so nice to have him today with us, who will give us insights about his sport and his journey. And we'll be super thrilled to have this candid chat with him. So I'm really looking forward to this. Welcome, Rahul, to this episode of mine.
Thank you so much,
And I'm
Siddhan.
and I'm super excited to have this candid chat with you to know a little bit about your journey, your early life. How did you decide you wanted to be an archer, or how did you get into this profession? So I want to know a little bit brief on that. So over to you, Rahul.
Yeah, so the thing started long back when I was 9 years old. So you must be knowing my sister is also an India's first Olympian in archery, Dola Banerjee. So but that time she was already in the like state team and in the playing for the nationals, and just won a one national medal. So my parents want me to join her because we used to train in a North Calcutta. There's a club called Baranagar Archery Club. So in Bengal, Bengal, even in Calcutta, people are more interested in uh, like these days things has changed a lot, but before it was more of education studies. So extracurricular activity was always 2 hours, maybe maximum 1 hours a day. As my sister was doing really well in the national and state, so coach told her, so you need to train more. And sports like archery is
Right.
like you can't shoot because there's safety things also, and there's an open ground, and you need to put the target and need at least someone to train with. So that's why my father planned to train me as a support for my sister.
Okay.
Though in the beginning I was not at all interested in archery. So as a kid, so always I was very much interested in martial art and all these things.
Okay.
So even I was doing martial art on the weekend, and my father used to take me to the field every weekdays afternoon. So that's how it started. And the things you can say the turning point maybe for my life was by doing this 1 hour, 1.5 hour training, I got a state championship silver.
Okay.
And after the silver medal, there's a small article with a picture in the Times of India. And uh, our school during the like assembly, they called me on the auditorium on the podium and congratulate me. They give some flowers and all. The whole school came to know that I do archery, and the popularity and these congratulations and this all this from every class, every friend is coming up. "Arey, bro, you're doing archery. Your picture in the Times of India," and that changed my life. So then I saw, oh, if you're even the first boy, those were doing really well in the studies and not getting this type of felicitation in the auditorium. So sports must be having something. So I need to focus on sports. So that's how it's all started, and I give more time to archery. And then my sister selected for the international team and another thing. So she was flying for international tournament and playing and pictures with Indian national flag. So that fascinate me, and these are the things which put me into the archery.
So, as I wanted to ask you, my next question was, majority of the people in India, they are popular sports like cricket or football or hockey. These are the normal sports which normally all the youngsters pursue. Archery being a different sport, not in terms of the popular mix. What was your take in that? Because it is actually a little different. Not everyone,
No, definitely. Um,
not
you will
everyone.
not believe like when there's an instance when I was coming back from a World Cup, and we won a World Cup in Turkey, gold medal. So we had a transit in Dubai airport. So I was just walking around the duty free, and I met an Indian guy. So he was asking, "Oh, you are from the Indian team, and you guys got a medal?" Yes, I told, "Yeah, we became world champion." "Okay, that's really nice. Congratulations. At least Indians are doing good." Blah blah blah. Then suddenly, okay, see you. Then suddenly he asked me, "So are you all rounder or a fast bowler or batsman?" Then I just look at his face. I told you I'm archer. Archery? I'll say bow and arrow. Okay, okay. आप तीर चलाते हो, तीर धनुष चलाते हो. So that was the time when people don't know what archery is. whenever you're going somewhere, I have to tell archery means Tir Dhanush. So, but things has changed. Yeah, that time definitely I will credit my parents, and means not for me also, even my sister, she started archery at that age. And in 1980s, in 90s, people don't even know what archery is. And state like Bengal, everyone is focused in football,
Yeah.
cricket, more football. And even the ground where we used to train archery, the other part of the ground, afternoon we have to leave because of the footballers. They used to come, like para football team and all. So that credit totally goes to my parents, because my father used to do bodybuilding and some weightlifting. Even he used to play football. So what he's thinking was, in a team game like football and cricket, so there's always a chosen peak, and there's some politics and something. But sports, individual sports like archery or maybe shooting, any individual sports, so this the selection procedure and the selection for the international team and the national team is always very transparent. So if you're doing well, you're in the team. If you're not doing well, you're out. So that's what he thought. He used to tell me, so why you put me in archery? So no, if you can do archery, there's a lot of prospect. Maybe someday you can play for the national team and all this thing. So then things started slowly after winning medals and all.
It's damn cool, yeah, to hear something so inspiring. You were so focused, and only I think people who are so focused can actually achieve something. And kudos to all your hard work and everything, your passion that you've gone from a person who's reached the Olympics. That's itself is a big achievement. And I want to ask you, my next question would be, Rahul, that what were the challenges, or what is the kind of training required if you want to pursue or get into Olympics? Or what is the kind of something, what does one have to do?
No, see, firstly, for the general citizen of this country, I'll request everyone. First, we are watching Olympics every year for the 15 to 10 days, which when it was live telecasted in any television channel. But to become Olympians, to be in the Olympics, then to get a medal, firstly you have to participate. So you have to come out and send your kids, or maybe the kids have to come for the Olympic sports. And to qualify for the Olympics, yes, it's need a lot of hard work, and definitely not only a year hard work. Maybe I know players, those who are trying for the Olympics, maybe for the last 8 years, and they're not yet selected for the national team, and still they're targeting their for the next Olympics. So the country like China, US, and other countries, they're preparing like anything. They start their training from the age like 4, 5, 6 for the sports like gymnastic and sports like archery. As you know, Koreans are the one of the top countries in
Yeah.
archery, so they start at the age of like 8, 9, and there's a very planned training program. Like I'll tell my story. Like after my ICSC, so when I was already winning national medals, but I thought to become to be in the national team, that's 2 hour training, or this amateur training will not do. So I plan to uh, join Tata Archery Academy. So luckily I got selected. So that was also by chance. There's a foreign coach who was training in the national team, and my sister was a national team national camp going on in Calcutta. So suddenly he saw me and asked my sister, "Do your brother do archery?" So he said, "Yeah, he just started 2, 3 months back. So why don't you ask him to bring his bow?" So the day I brought my bow to the Sai ground, then he said, "You really got talent, and you can really do well. Why don't you join Tata Archery Academy?" I said, "No, my parents will not allow, because in Tata, any academy you go, so things are like when you are doing study, the sports is an extracurricular activity, and the sports academy study will be a extracurricular activity like 2 hours a day or 3 hours a day." So luckily, my parents agreed, and I joined Tata Archery Academy, and that was like one of the biggest thing or biggest risk I have taken in my life. And the training schedule is not less than an army training. Like we
Yeah.
start training at 6 in the morning, 6 to 7:30. We have to total fitness and others yoga, someday meditation, and after that we have uh, breakfast, like 1 hour break time, then
Yeah.
again 8:30 to 12, then again 2:30 to 6, then again night training we used to have from 8:30 to, so it's a vigorous training. There's no holiday, no national holiday, no Durga Puja,
Right.
nothing. So we were the first Indian team to own a world championship medal. I joined Tata Archery Academy in 2003 and 2004. India got first junior world championship medal in Manchester. So we were the first to break the ice for India. So, and credit definitely goes to the coaches and my parents because they have supported like anything, and our hard work is always there. But I will say this coaching facility and coaching support is always necessary to be in the Olympics. And I will come to the Olympics story again. So, but to be in the Olympics, you have to qualify yourself. You must be knowing a lot of team last in the last moment, like our hockey team, women's hockey team didn't qualify for this Olympics. So even qualifying for the Olympics is also like a huge job because like in archery there was around 90 to 92 countries last when we qualified that time. 95 countries were there and only 12 countries got selected for the Olympics. So qualifying for the Olympic itself is a like terrible job. So what I think our next focus for Indian contingent or any sports in India is must be to get more athlete into the Olympics. Like 1.4 billion population we have, and there's only 117 participant. So participating at the Olympics itself is an
Achievement.
achievement, I say.
Yes, agree. Okay, cool. Rahul, also I want to know a little bit about your foundation, the DRB Foundation. When did you start, and what is it all about? And how are you promoting this foundation in terms of are you bringing in candidates who are interested in archery, and how are you training them? What is the whole process all about?
So it's comes all around after the Olympics, after 2012, when I suddenly thought like after me and my sister, there was not that uh, like players from Bengal who are participating in the international event, though we have team in the for the national. So I just asked my sister, why don't we start something to promote archery in Bengal? Because there's only 2 or 3 clubs left because few other clubs already shut down. As you know, archery is quite an expensive game. The
Yeah,
bow I used to use or the top elite athlete using is around 2.5 to 3 lakhs a set. So it's really difficult for any athlete or any like middle class family to get those equipment without any support.
right.
So that's how we planned and we slowly started during our career. I started and I used to during that time I used to connect the equipment companies, those who are producing equipment to support any athlete like uh, underprivileged athletes or any athletes who need some bow. We used to give our old equipment and all. That's how we started. Then we started our academy in 2019. We have two centers in Lake Gardens, one in Ultodanga. And another biggest thing, bigger achievement, you can say, like we have started an academy with the state government of Bengal in Jhargram.
Okay.
So that's a total residential academy, but that is supported by West Bengal government. The foundation, how we works is we have normal training, like training procedure. Those who interested, anyone can come for training. But with some CSR fund, you can say as we are Section 8 non-profit company. So with the CSR fund, we try to support athlete for their equipment, for their training. We have in Ultodanga ground we are a partner. We have partnered with Kolkata Police. That's a Kolkata Police ground. So we even train the Kolkata Police archers, and also we support the like a few of my archer already in the national team. Archer from Calcutta, she got selected for the World Cup. So for that to participate in the national and World Cup, we need good equipment, and that's how we are working, like getting people connected and those who are interested to support athlete for Olympic sports. So they get support them with equipment, they support them with like their training facilities, like coaches. Like we have a proper state of art center with gym facility, we have physiotherapist, we have strength and conditioning trainer, we have nutritionist. So totally it's by support of our own fund and support I get from my friends and family and some companies with the CSR fund. That's how we work. But touchwood, we are really doing well. And after 29 years, Bengal became national champion
Wow.
in women archery, and three of them is under 21, and they got national gold in the senior level. So that itself an achievement. And archery takes time, but in two around after 2019 there was 2 years break for the COVID, and next 2 years we really did well, and hoping to get some more medal in next year. We have World Championship senior as well as junior.
Kudos to you, Rahul. Yeah, I think it's such a wonderful initiative that you've taken, helping the needy people who really can't probably afford that kind of equipment to enroll themselves in your academy, giving them an opportunity. Today I think every individual deserves an opportunity.
Definitely.
There's no lack of talent in our country. And I think that, if you have the right guidance and the right opportunity, people can do wonders. So it's kudos to you and the
Thank
initiative
you.
that
Thank
you've
you.
taken, which is truly truly wonderful. In fact, I'm getting inspired, hearing such stories from you. So it's so nice to hear that you're doing these things. Acha, Rahul, I want to also ask you, like, today, if you want to give a message to the sports community, to everyone who's watching us today, to the young sport athletes who wanting to pursue this career, what would your message directly be to them?
I think the most important thing these days is my first message will be for the parents, because the Olympic preparation start at a very early age. So if my parents didn't push me for the archery thing, I'll never be in an Olympian or maybe Arjuna Awardee in archery. So first thing, the parents need to take an initiative to send their kids to any sports, whatever sports it is, at least 2 hour a day, maybe in weekend, maybe 3 hours in 3 hours in weekend, whenever you have time. So nowadays, mostly the kids are busy playing in mobile games.
Yeah,
They should go to the field and
yeah,
take some time and pursue any sports, whatever sports they like.
yeah,
And to be a professional athlete, yes, you need a proper guidance, as you told me, as you said, proper guidance, and definitely opportunity is necessary. But India got a lot of talent. I've seen a lot of athlete training in like interior village in rural part of Bengal, and they just need a equipment support to be in the national team or to be in the limelight. So
yeah,
that the bridge we're creating to get them those equipment, or bring them to our academy with the selection procedure what we have, and support them. So I'll just tell a small story of an athlete in our academy. He was selected from very interior village from Malda. After during the COVID, he was very hardworking and very focused athlete. But during COVID, we have to close our academy, and he went back to his home. And after the academy reopened, so he didn't come. So we called, what happened, is why he's not coming. Then his parents told me, sir, he's like only playing with mobile game and playing with all these kids in our village, and he's not willing to go to academy. Then I spoke to him and I asked him to come back. He said, no, sir, I don't want to do archery. I said, no, you are talented, you have to do. Then his parents bring him and told me, sir, we don't have money to feed him twice a day. So better you keep him, whatever, if you don't do archery, keep him here, let him do some groundwork or groundsman work, but don't send him back. That's the situation. And that guy, after training, he became Asia Cup gold medalist in
wow,
2021,
wow,
and he became junior national number one, and he is one of the top prospect for the next junior world championship. So
wow,
that's what how we need to
wow.
motivate these young kids and bring them to the like sports arena.
That's wonderful. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm gonna do something fun, Rahul. I'm gonna play a small rapid fire round to know you all more personally. So if you're ready, we're ready.
Yeah, always ready.
Okay, great. So, what is Rahul's favorite sport other than archery?
It used to be cricket, but these days we really get don't get time to watch. But I'm a crazy fan of cricket. Yeah,
Okay, okay. Who is your favorite sportsman in
yeah, but I
other
can.
than archery?
Yeah, definitely. Like Godfather Sachin Tendulkar, and I need to name Roger Federer.
Roger Federer. Okay. What is Rahul's go-to destination for a holiday?
Oh, that's a lot, but it depends. Like beach or mountain, but I love London.
What is that one difference between the millennials and Gen Zs of today, according to you?
Oh God, lot of difference. So
Even as
I
one
fa
difference that you think.
I think they're more IT oriented, and I don't find them like more focus on like uh, less very what's it? Less focused maybe.
Okay, that's
So
fine.
they, yeah, in any one thing. So that I found in my training centers, and also that's a different I can
No,
say.
but I think that even the Gen Zs of today are more like risk takers. They love to try
Yeah,
a
yeah.
lot of
बट
try.
क्या क्या हो जाता ना, रिस्क के चक्कर में हम कभी वो मेरा मेन जो मोटिव तो भटक जाते हैं, बट या दैट्स समटाइम गुड. मैं भी अगर रिस्क नहीं लेता उस समय तो आई वुडंट बी एन आर्चर. करेक्ट.
True, true. Okay. What is if Rahul has a sweet tooth? What is his go-to dessert, whether it's Western or Indian?
रसमलाई.
I think that's an all-time favorite for everybody, right?
Oh, I love. Though very try to have very less, my once in a month maybe, but yeah, I love.
Okay, my last question to you today, Rahul, will be where do I see Rahul in 5 years' time from now? What is the vision of yourself as an entrepreneur, as a sports expert? Where do I see you in 5 years from now?
As a Olympic sports coach in the next 2020 at Olympic to get an Olympic medal for India.
Okay,
Not
so
5 years, it's just 4 years I have.
okay, so that is your vision, I think, and that
Ekdam,
is
ekdam.
super cool. And I
And
think,
for that, I definitely need support from you guys to support these athletes to get into track, to support them to the Olympics. So we are really working hard, like full time. I training now. Luckily, a few of the good top archer, are joining in our academy and training under me. So hoping to get a Olympic medal for archery for the first Olympic medal in 2028 in the
and I
LA
actually cross my
Olympics.
fingers. I hope it happens. We all are waiting for that.
Done, bro.
So,
Same here.
so
Like I'm waiting for last
waiting for
around 16 years.
yeah. Okay, thank you so much, Rahul. It was such a
Thank
pleasure
you, Zan. It's a
talking with you. Yeah, it was so nice, so inspiring. Just hearing you
pleasure,
train,
pleasure.
it really inspires me also. I'm thinking back in my time that if I was also so focused in a particular sport, I was always fond of cricket. I was always fond of tennis, but I've been like a jack of all trades, but a master of none. So,
But you have so much of knowledge. That's most
but,
important. So you
but
can guide so many young kids.
yeah, but I always like motivating and I like supporting. And if anyone wants any help and I can help put them to the right kind of people. So, I also try to do my bit, but I'm truly, truly today inspired by your journey. And thank you once again
Pleasure.
for the time to do this with me. And
Thank you.
look forward to seeing you soon.
Done. Thank you so much. Thank you, Zan.
Cheers.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
Bye.